All right, everybody. So I've been doing a lot of research on doing a handbrake setup on my Z125, and obviously a budget build one. And everything I found isn't very budget build. A lot of people using Brembo handbrake setup, and going cheap in certain places, but I wanted to go full budget build. So obviously I went to Amazon and looked around, and I think I put together something that'll work. It's not as heavy as, my Harley, which I'm looking to do a handbrake setup in the future. I'll obviously go, probably Brembo or Magura and all the good stuff on that one. But it's just a Z125. I wanted to go full budget, and we'll see how it works. And everything's finally here. So let me show you what I got. And repping the Goonies, if you don't know who they are, check them out. So let's see what we got. So, start off with this bracket from Z&Z Customs. Thank you, Daniel. This thing was amazing. If you guys are looking to do anything, I mean, yeah, you can go with the Perfect Stranger and all that, but again, I was going budget build, and this seems to work great for a lot of people. It came with the caliper, and Daniel responds to all my messages. Super nice guy. I had some questions about some things, and he responded right away. And I think I got this in a couple days for under 200 bucks with shipping. So super awesome. Check him out. Here's the caliper it comes with. So it's a Adeline, I believe they say. It is a 4-piston. It is Chinese, but it feels pretty durable. Comes with the pads. Yeah, so far, just from first look, I'm liking it so far. Got over here, again, Amazon. Got a steel braided line. Hopefully everything works well, no leaks or anything. We'll find out soon. I was gonna do this a couple days ago and realized that I needed a longer clutch cable. So once again, went to Amazon, longer clutch cable, 12 bucks, came in day and a half. Ordered it just a day and a half ago. It's already here. So here is the big guy. Again, Adeline. Again, first look, it looks pretty awesome. Heard a lot of positive and negative things about this. Again, just going for a budget build. This is plastic right here. It is just light, aluminum, so we'll be really careful when installing the banjo bolt and everything. But, even the box it came in, it's, nice magnetic top. Came with a cool sticker, always. Comes with your reservoir. Comes with a little mount to mount the reservoir up just over the bars, so you're always getting, proper feeding into the master. Came with a bottle opener, always cool. Again, it's Chinese, super cheap. I think it was like 70, 80 bucks with shipping. Now, this was something Daniel recommended, and thank you again, Daniel. So we all know our normal banjo bolt, copper washers. When you tighten it, copper washers crush, creates a little seal. So I hit up Daniel, and he recommended these. So they are steel. I might not use the steel one in this guy, just because aluminum and steel don't mix too well. Don't want anything to strip. But the coolest thing that I like so far are these washers. So inside the washer is actually a rubber seal. So when you put it on the banjo bolt, if I could get it on there, it should actually create a really good seal. I'm super excited to see how these work. Again, Amazon. I think I got 4 of them for just over $10. Came in a day, and if I like them, I'll be using them on the Harley too. I think they're so far gonna be a great product. But again, we'll see. So I'm gonna get over to the storage unit where my bike is, and we'll start installing all this stuff. All right, so I'm at storage now. Here's the bike. Started getting some tools together. Took the clutch lever off so far, and start with disconnecting the cable, and we'll move forward from there. I relocated this down here. It's not hitting anything. It's not going to cause any issues. Still usable, which is kind of cool because I'm still teaching some friends how to ride on this thing. So yeah, get going on it and see how everything goes. Okay, to start, we got the clutch kind of adjusted. I like where it is right now. I had the clutch lever way over here up against it. I really don't like the feeling of that. It's more of a 2-finger now instead of a 1-finger. I'll probably be sliding it over. Again, this is an Amazon purchase. I really don't know what that little guy does. Hopefully it won't affect me too much if I take it off. We go from there. Let's start getting the handbrake stuff on. Alright, already ending up with some technical difficulties, if you would. So I've got the clutch kind of dialed in. This little valve here, the bleeder, hits the clutch adjuster, so I really can't push the brake down as far as I'd like it. You can still release it and grab, release it and grab. Maybe once I get a different clutch lever. This clutch lever is pretty stiff. I mean, you get what you pay for. It was only like 15 bucks or something on Amazon. So I guess clutch up, drop it, pull it up, brake, 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 brake. So it's working. It's just not as comfortable as I'd like, but again, budget build. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so got the caliper on and the Z&Z Customs bracket. Fit and finish is looking really good. Great placement. There is a washer that comes provided. You have to put the washer inside the plate. So far, it's all going together nicely. It's getting dark here, so I got Corbin holding the phone light. Sorry, guys. Alright, so it's all finally together. Put it together yesterday. This is day 3. Tried it out. It's really kind of cool. I never had a handbrake before, so the downside that I've found, because they put the bleeder screw here, you really don't have too much adjustment. I would really like to move these two touching, because at the moment, when I have my finger here and I'm trying to clutch and brake, if you're going to try to clutch bump or something, and the brake's in, they connect. So, and I can't turn the brake down anymore because it's touching, and I can't move the clutch over anymore because it's touching. So there's a pretty big downside to this. Other than that, the bracket took some figuring out. So I saw lots of videos with the Grom where they used that washer I was talking about that comes provided with the bracket. Well, on the Z, when I put the washer in multiple different, here or back here or whatever, the brake pads weren't centered. So now we've got the brake pads centered. All it is the bracket and the bolt. I did leave the adjuster in there. So there's nothing other than the normal adjuster that comes on the Z. I'm trying to see if you can see that. Yeah, so left that on, ran the brake line, got it under the plastics nicely. It's all nice and tucked away and hidden. First use of it, I could have gone and bought something super expensive. I could have bought a Perfect Stranger bracket, or still bought this bracket and used this caliper and gone with a nicer master, which at this point the only thing I'm looking to upgrade would be this master. I'm not too upset about it. I wanted to put something together to learn. I've already been using it plenty. I actually just got back from a ride. I was out doing third gear wheelies and it stops. I almost looped it last night when I first put it on and pulled this thing in and it stopped. Now it is very, very squishy. It actually feels just like the back brake. I mean, it's got a lot of sponge to it. And I know people say, like, some people like it stiff, some people like it spongy, whatever the case is. This one is definitely spongy. So yeah, if you guys are looking for an extremely cheap way to start learning handbrake, I mean, I was already doing back pegs. I was using my step plate. I was doing double back peggers. Couple things that I've always wanted to try, and I just never got to because I didn't have a handbrake set up. So now I get to try to learn some new things. Um, like I said, in the near future, the one thing I would like to upgrade would just be this master. Maybe get a Magura. Still get a little sponginess out of the Magura, I heard, but it's not super stiff like the Brembo. But I've looked into it, and it looks like this isn't a better placement, or it's more flush. You're able to really push all this together, and probably rotate this down just a little bit more. Other than that, I think for the 80 bucks, brake line was $20, and the whole Z&Z customs bracket and caliper and everything. I'm only in just under $300 or so, or let's see, 80, yeah, about $300 with shipping and everything. So for the price, you can't go wrong. I was looking at the Magura last night, and it alone is like $300. So you get what you pay for. Again, I wasn't trying to tell people, hey, this is what you need to go get, but I was just trying to give some people an example of an extremely cheap way that I found to put a handbrake on these things. So if you have any questions, shoot me a comment.